Hello, this is Billy Joe with 4433. I am bringing you another pick a card reading. This one is what are they thinking? What is your other person thinking? So before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that uh, these are general readings. Just take what resonates with you and throw out the rest. Don't force it to fit. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, it just wasn't the reading for you at this time. And there are plenty of other pick a card readings to choose from. And there's also plenty of beautiful, wonderful, um, lovely tarot readers out there other than myself that each person has a different vibration. So don't always, that's another thing, don't always do just what a tarot reader tells you, because you do have to watch out to make sure they are at your vibration. They are reading what's your best interest. Um, and do understand these are for a collective. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started because any description about my readings or about myself is down in the description box. So for deck number 1, we have an Ammonite. For deck 2, we have an Arrowhead. And for deck 3, we have a pendant, the Tree of Life pendant. Okay. If you need to take more time, go ahead and you could probably pause the video. Put a little lotion on my hands. Go ahead and just pause the video and maybe take a deep breath. And then after you center yourself, when you open your eyes, you should be drawn to the one that's meant for you. Go ahead and set these other two to the side and get started with deck 1. Well, before I get started, I'm going to tell you the decks that I used was the Divine Circus Oracle by Alana Fairchild and Dreams of Gaia Tarot by Raven Phelan, if I'm saying that correctly. Okay, number 1, the Ammonite. Ammonites are very powerful for earth healing energy. The spiral shape symbolizes continual change and evolution. It also has absorbed, you have to think, it's been here for eons and eons, which has helped it absorb cosmic energy, which in turn helps chi within us. It's used for activating the kundalini and life path energies. Okay, so let's just set that to the side. Your cards, you have Dark Harlequin, the 8 of Earth, not sure if those are going to stick very well. Another selenite in front of it. Okay. The 2 of Water, and Faith. So what your person is thinking. Well, with the Dark Harlequin, okay, which is a beautiful card, it shows someone who has they believe you have a fierce attitude, that gives you an adventurer's heart and grace. They think you are wild, divinely free, and empowered. You are an empowered person. That's how they see you. That's what they think about you. They also think that you're a force to be reckoned with. You have come into their life unexpectedly, and it calls to the hidden wildness within themselves. Okay? And then with the 8 of Earth, the 8 of Earth, this is a positive card. This is someone with a positive attitude. They see and they think that you're doing what you love and you love what you do. They think you manifest success, wealth, and love in your life. And they see you and think of you as someone who portrays yourself as having a peaceful home. Maybe you're a peaceful person. You have confidence in your career and respect by your peers. They see you as being respected. and confident. And this is an overall completely, I mean, look at that. That's a completely beautiful, positive energy. And then you have the Two of Water. So with the Two of Water, they believe you enrich their life with deep mutual love, respect, trust. They believe they think that you're someone they can share their thoughts and feelings, goals and fears with. They think about intimacy with you, affection, communication, and giving and sharing in equal measure. For the number 24 Faith card here, which is beautiful. See those beautiful angel wings? You've got the wolf there, and they're on a turtle, however you say that, tortoise. So they believe that you are self-confident, confident in facing, and you have faith when it comes to facing any obstacle. And they, in turn, have faith in you and your abilities. They see you as being worthy of happiness and abundance. This person thinks of you in very high regards. They think that you are abundant and prosperous and happy and loving and loyal. They see you as someone who helps them come out of their shell and open up to, they may be in the past been someone who didn't feel free to express themselves, but you bring out that wildness inside of them, that desire to take off the mask and be themselves and be happy with who they are. And that's how they think of you. Okay, those that picked deck 1, I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell. Okay, moving on to those that picked deck 2 with the Arrowhead. Now, the thing about arrowheads, I love this one. It's such a beautiful combination of colors with the blue and the green. I'm sorry, the brown and the green. I don't know where the word blue come from. I don't see any blue in there. Anyways, so arrowheads symbolize protection, courage, and strength. They are sometimes worn to protect from illness, and they also help guard against the evil eye. And they're also known for deflecting negative energy and absorbing an enemy's power. A good quote for this is, "I am protected, focused, and clear." Okay, I'm going to move this aside, get to your cards. So you have number 1, Mint for you. Number 4 of Fire. Number 18, Thought. And number 2, the Maiden. Okay. So this Mint for you card is kind of a resemblance of the Magician in the regular tarot. It looks like she's like, I don't know what that's supposed to be, like a flute or something, but it looks like she's waving her magic wand and she's like, this is going to happen for you. And like, instead of pointing the wand or flute or whatever, she's pointing her finger, but she's like, that is going to happen. It's like, with all the swirly colors around me, it just kind of reminds me of a gypsy she's dancing and she's magical and mystical. Okay. So with this card, it's like they think of you, but what I'm seeing is this is either they feel like you have manifested them into your life, for some of you. And some of you, they feel like they have manifested you into their life. And maybe you have both done it together. But their intentions, and they, you know, like out to the universe, and they know what is meant to be theirs, and vice versa. You know what's meant to be yours. I feel like it's equal. So what I'm getting is this new, it's like a new opportunity. This is a beginning. This is a new beginning. And you're exactly what they think you're exactly what can make their heart sing. And they think about dancing with you and listening to music with you. You know, you just inspire all these things within them. And then you have the Four of Fire. So to me, when I look at the Four of Fire, I'm like, yep, they're shooting that love arrow. They are focused. They are taking aim. Okay. So this person, their mind and their emotions are focused on you, and they're concentrated in deliberate action, because this is an action card. Look, they are intent on action. They are coming for you. So Brittany, if you picked number 2, you know this is definitely for you. They're coming for you. And for you. They are devoting their energy to manifest the desired outcome they want. And they're wanting it to be done faster than what it's happening. It's like it's not going fast enough. So they're going to set that arrow on fire and shoot it off focused straight at you. And then you have the Thought card, which is number 18, or 8 plus 1 is 9. Which means it's coming pretty quick if you're into numerology. So basically, their conscious thoughts are creating their reality. They're manifesting the attraction between you and positivity. The positivity is transforming thought into physical reaction. It's like, and when I see this card, I'm seeing someone who's like, maybe they're spying on your social media. If you have a YouTube channel, they're watching your videos. They are intent. Voicing their intent out into the universe, to source. They're saying, like, they're telling source. It's like, they're like, want. This is what I'm going for. I know this is what's meant for me. This person is meant for me. And then you have the Maiden, which represents fertility, birth, new beginnings, fertility, and sexuality. So, yeah, they're definitely coming for you. For some of you, this may mean that manifesting the new beginning between you. For others of you, this may be manifesting in the next step in your relationship. And for some of you, it's actually representing fertility and I mean, the springtime, you know, with the bunny and the flowers, and it's just like new birth, you know. Then in the spring, you know, you have bunnies hatching and flowers blooming, bees buzzing, and you know that talk about the birds and the bees, the honey and the trees. So what they think about is that you have an innocence and a purity about you, and that for some of you, maybe they think that you're unaware of the sexuality you put out there, and see you, and they think of you as someone who's adventurous, and and even though you have this innocence about yourself, you do express your sexuality with confidence, and you're very open to discovering your passions and following your dreams. These are things they think about you, about your connection. Yeah, they think putting their thoughts into action and coming for you full guns. Okay, those that picked deck number 2. If it resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell. Okay, moving on to those that picked deck 3 with the Tree of Life pendant. So with the tree of life, now this tree of life was a gift to me from my friend Brittany, and she has her own YouTube channel. Some of you are subscribers to both of us. So the lovely thing about this tree of life is it has these little stones that represent all 7 of the major chakras. Okay. So for the tree of life represents fresh starts, good health, positive energy. It's also a symbol of immortality, because as a seed drops, right, as the fruit that it plants, it drops, okay, when it's ready, when it's I don't know the word I'm looking for, but you know what I'm saying. And when it drops, and then the seed inside, when it goes back down, it gets replanted, and it that's part of the tree itself. So each new seedling represents an immortality, a growth, a new beginning for that tree of life. Okay, it's strong and it's grounded in the soil. It nourishes in its continual flow. Okay, so let's get to your cards here. You have Maven of Masks. Five of Fire. Five of Air. And 6 of Fire. Okay. Okay, y'all. So with the Maven of Masks here, if you look, she's got all these masks down here below. Okay. She's playing this violin like heartstrings, you know. She's got a mask on her face, and then she's got all these masks down here. It's like a whole slew of them, right? And then there's kind of darkness in the background. It's like shadowy. So it's like, who the fuck are you really? Like, they're asking, what personality am I dealing with today? It's like they don't know who you are, or what your true identity is. And maybe they see you as someone who's having an identity crisis. Maybe they see you as someone who changes your mind easily, or you're wishy-washy. But some way, you've been someone with multiple personalities. Or maybe just some of you may be like a chameleon. You kind of fit in anywhere you go. You decide what mask you're going to put on for who you're around at that moment. But in either way, they see you as someone who's not being yourself. You're not true to yourself. And then with the 5 of Fire, they're thinking about some kind of conflict, some kind of who's a rival, or if this is a love reading, if it's not like rivalry situation, maybe this is a love reading. There's a lot of passion. Y'all have had some disagreements, and maybe, well, I'm just getting there. This is someone that's not together. They've had a bad breakup. They, you know, they're like, I don't know. And there's been a lot of pain caused by, you know, he said, she said, he said, she said, she said. Just a lot of rumors, lies, reputations have been damaged. There's been a lot of aggression in this. And then you move forward to the 5 of Air. So they're both 5s, okay? So what the 5 of Air is talking about, they're thinking there needs to be some honesty. They're thinking about how they want to let go of any deceptions. They don't want to hide to protect realities. They don't want to avoid anymore. They want to stop avoiding and stop procrastinating. And they want you to do the same thing. Okay? So what they're thinking about, you know, is that behind your masks, you may put on a smile, you may put on a bravery or a happy face, but you actually are suffering some self-judgment, some blame, some criticism about yourself. They want you to drop the mask and be yourself. And in turn, they think that way about themselves as well. Um, their thing is not just you that has the mask on, but it's them as well. And they're willing to take off the mask, but yet they're still blindfolded because they like, it's like, am I going to get hurt again? Are we going to go through this again? I don't want to go through this again. I want us to go through this. I want us to compromise and find use of fire. And they're thinking about how they want to have resolutions with you. They want to go have communication and healing. They're willing to be open-minded. See, they take off the mask. You know, they still got that fear, but they're willing to compromise and truce. I mean, they are scared of being hurt. But the desire that for both of you to hear each other's out, to hear each other's point of views, to compromise, to find a truce, and to heal. They want to heal all this. But to do it, they know that you both have to take off your masks. And that is what they're thinking about. It's just bombarding their head, bombarding their thoughts. And it's something they truly, truly desire. And they think about constantly is how can we find this truce? How can we come to this compromise? Okay. If this resonated for you, those that picked deck number 3, please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, the information is down in the description box below. Again, my name is Billy Joe with Moon Goddess 114433. And thank you so much.